Hi there Leos, welcome back to my channel The Angel Witch Tarot. If you're new to my channel, hi, it's so nice to meet you. So this reading is for the week of 16th March 2026 to the 22nd of March 2026, because today is the 15th, right? So let's start off with the intuitive oracle cards. So we've got spiritual guidance, which says that intuition connects you with the divine guidance. Trust its direction. And then the second one is the mirror of truth. Intuition reflects the truth like a mirror. Trust what you perceive. Alright, so let's move on to the tarot. Anyway, I'm a bit exhausted because it's been an exhausting week. Okay, so let's start. So we've got the Ten of Swords, endings, the Hanged Man, upright, new perspectives, the Knight of Pentacles, hard work, productivity, routine. So the Ten of Swords is all about how the painful times are going to end, your deep wounds are going to heal, your betrayal, loss, crisis, failure will all collapse and be defeated with your willpower and your healing. Alright, and then we have the Hanged Man, which is about how you pause, how you let go, surrender, find new perspectives, find your enlightenment, how you view things differently than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change, and release. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about hard work, productivity, routine, conservation, efficiency, and responsibility. Alright, and the Knight of Pentacles is an air and earth sign, because the Knight is always an air sign. So the air signs are always talking about your logic, your intellect, your communication, your mind, your ego, and your clarity. It's one of the fastest moving suits, the air, the swords. Right, so you're moving fast towards your painful endings, your deep wounds are going to be healing, you're going to stop feeling the sense of betrayal, your loss, crisis, right? Then we have the High Priestess, which is all about your intuition, the divine feminine energy, the sacred knowledge, the subconsciousness, the trust in yourself, the sensitivity, purity, and high morals. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Cups in reverse is all about your emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment, creative blocks, and new ideas. I can get the sense of feeling that you were having creative blocks, insecurity, disappointment, and being emotionally immature before the painful endings. So now you're starting to get new ideas, you're starting to get better, you're on the path of healing, right? So that is there. And then we've got the Empress upright, which is all about abundance, nurturing, fertility, feminine energy, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, and action. Alright, so then we've got the Star in reverse. Talks about lack of faith, despair, discouragement, insecurity, self-trust, disconnection. Again, this one I get the sense that you were lacking faith, you were in despair, discouragement, insecure, disconnected from yourself, and not having that self-trust, that trust within yourself, all before the painful endings. And then we have justice. Like it says in the name, it talks about justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, the cause and effect, and the law. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Boundaries. Love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. Twin flame. It says, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Now I'd like you to think of someone. It could even be yourself. That's totally fine. So let's find out what they're feeling and why they're not able to convey it, or what's happening for them to not be able to speak it out loud. So I've already got two. So both of them are kind of, I get the sense that you thought about yourself, most of them at least. Most of you guys thought about yourself. It's totally fine. So it says been burnt and bottled up. Been burned says afraid to love someone again due to unhealed trauma, so you run away. And then bottled up says many unexpressed emotions, like a ticking time bomb, because you've been holding back, right? So these are the two cards. So let's move on to the last card. It's better if you do not hold yourself back, especially your emotions, because like the card says, it's a ticking time bomb. The more you hold back, the more it's going to erupt, the more harsh it's going to be on yourself and the ones around you. So better not to bottle it up, because been there, done that, felt it. So it's not a good idea to bottle things up. So try your best not to bottle it up. Try to seek help, try to talk, and then we can figure out what to do next together. Alright, so the next one is the busy beaver. So the busy beaver is all about motivation, cooperation and efficiency. So this one is an energy card, so you're gonna have to recite it. Builder of sturdy and stable structures, teach me your tenacious ways. Alright, and then we got the soaring eagle, which is all about clarity, inspiration and insight. This one is an insight card, so it's all about how you should awaken your spirit to soar to new heights. Alright, now let's move on to the overall energy of the week. The 10th house, the moon, Scorpio. So the moon is all about your unconsciousness, your personal needs, your emotions, your receptiveness, your reflections, your instincts, your moods, your habits, the inner child and the inner mother. The inner mother, whether you're a man or a woman, it talks about your nurturing capabilities, your nurturing abilities, how well you nurture and care and love, right? So, and it also talks about security, feminine figures, nurturing, nourishment, maybe an interest in cooking or baking, intuition, home, and privacy. And then we've got Scorpios. So Scorpio is all about that passionate, driven energy, that secretive energy, the wise wisdom, the determination, powerful, transformative, controlling, bold, intense, paranoid, jealous, clingy, destructive, sexy, vindictive, keen, intimidating, truthful, hidden emotions, endings, beginnings, restructuring, and separation. Alright? And then we've got the 10th house, and the 10th house is all about your career, the success, the fortune, the public reputation, the long-term goals, the structure, the status, the masculinity, the authority, the men, the father figures, the fame, and the expertise. Alright, so this is the reading for you guys, Leos. I'll see you in the next video, alright? Bye!